Okay, remember that they're changing my voice. First of all, I am not a wizard. I've proven something very important. I'm the top martial artist ever possible. I've also proven that witchcraft is nonsense. Okay, the occult is nonsense. These people do all kinds of weird rituals, looking real weird, real silly, real childish. They have all their satanic Hollywood videos like Lady Gaga or this quadabra nonsense. Okay, and it connects to all kinds of wordplay, right? There's Greek things it's talking about. There's a Hebrew. There's English wordplay. There's all kinds of wordplay there. French, you name it. And I don't know all the wordplay, but I know that they're not manifesting nothing but extreme shame and disgrace and failure. There are witches as far as I can see. Some are ugly as it gets. Lots of, probably all of them are slutty as it gets. And I'm not even trying to insult them in this field, just trying to set the record straight. It makes it clear in Mark 7 that if you just have lip service or you just speak nonsense, it doesn't accomplish anything, right? If you're trying to worship God, for example, you need to worship God from your heart. If your heart desires to cheat the Son of God and you follow Lady Gaga or any of these people, okay, it's that Goo Goo Gaga baby line nonsense. It's immature. And so all these people mocking me, what's happening to them? Well, let's look at this thing here. The whole world's in rebellion. 189,000 people die every day. None of them are respectable. And I'm not trying to, insult anybody, and I know people care about their dead loved ones and so on and so forth, but this has to be said. This is more important than how much you respect your dead loved ones. Like I was seeing Trump's giving a speech to Congress the other day, and I felt saddened by this one lady who lost her husband, who was a police officer, another lady who she lost her daughter in a very horrible, very tragic and heartbreaking way. But the truth has to be said. Okay, as I look at this thing, I say, what can I do for these people? It's heartbreaking because I know that when you're outside the divine order, you're not going to heaven. And it's sad. So do you think I get pleasure out of some female who's raped and killed and that she's not going to heaven? I say, what can I do for this person? I can in good conscience. I want these people to really think about this. I'm not trying to cut you, deep into your heart or something. I'm trying to help you understand what's going on here. Okay? I can mediate in some instances, right? And arguably in all instances with God. I'm God's son. But I can't do something that is not fair and just and right. So if that little girl who was raped and killed and tortured under a bridge for 2 hours. I seen her mother, seemed like a pretty nice person, very heartbreaking story. I mean, there's lots of stories like this. People are starving to death every day. And they're not going to heaven because God is a very serious God. God is the one true God, very serious. Okay, and they're trying to make it so I sound corny or weird or not believable or whatever. But they're hacking my brain and making it harder for me to talk. And I'm being straightforward with people, even though people try to play me out as crazy. But anyway, I can't make it so that people who aren't in the divine order when they die go to heaven. But I can say that in some cases, I will go ahead and just blot their name out of the book of life, and in a way that they're not tormented. That's my intention. And my intentions have transcended all the witches put together. There's witches as far as I could see. They want to be movie stars. What's a movie star compared to the top martial artist? I'm the top martial artist ever possible. Ever possible. You're just celebrities and politicians and rich people. You come and go all the time, like the grains of grass on the earth, the grains of sand on the beach, like the stars in the sky. You are common. And your lives are not important. And to understand why your witchcraft fails, you need to understand that. To understand how serious God is and how important it is to obey God through me, you need to understand God lets little kids fall to their death from a building. Lets cute little girls, adorable little girls get snatched up and raped. And it's not because God is magically unfair. God is fair. You reap what you sow. And when you plant a garden, it's over a long period of time. And then say you have trees and they have seeds in their fruit, and then you plant another tree with the seeds, right? Okay? It's a long-term generational process, the fruit of your womb. Okay, when you keep reproducing on a planet where there's monsters there and you don't live for God in the divine order, what happens? Your children go somewhere other than heaven. There's a reason why God sent me here as the last prophet, the King of Kings, the Christ in the end, why God sent his son in the end, like the parable of the tenants. Why I'm not a Jewish person, like the parable of the Good Samaritan. I'm not racist, mind you. You need to understand the signs and the facts. You think I didn't care? You think I don't care about that little girl who got abused? You think I don't care about these people who starve to death every day? I have hundreds of videos that I made while I'm fumed in poison trying to get the governing class to feed these people. But I put God first no matter what, mind you. I've given them plans. I wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and I hash out plans that get rejected by people who don't care. That female's daughter was raped and killed because the governing class doesn't care enough and because you submit to them as groups. If you didn't submit to these monsters who govern you, that wouldn't have happened. You'd have a whole different planet. That's the truth here. So the witches are wrong. Stop letting your own folly, which leads to your ruin, cause your heart to rage against God by your actions. Stop mocking me. What happens when your mother mocks me, and your grandmother mocks me, and your parents mock me, and their parents, and on and on and on and on? Then you have a kid, and they're walking down the street, minding their own business, whatever, or they're playing outside, and someone snatches them up. That's one sign of trouble. Now, if you're doing the right thing, and your kid gets snatched up, that's a different sign. They're similar, right? Always be vigilant, be sober, be vigilant. Because the devil is hard at work. The devil's a lame, blind idiot. He's the opposite of a warrior, opposite of a man, just a worm, just a coward. But you team up with him to mock me so you can be some kind of immature rock star or something. Some pop star, some rap star, some worm. Do I mock you and your families? If you were chosen by God, would I do what you're doing to me? No. You don't keep the golden rule. You don't keep the greatest commandment. What did I do to you, Lady Gaga, that you got all these people mocking me? All you people in Hollywood, what did I do to you people? And they talk about, oh, shun, the color's yellow, like the sun, the symbol of the bridegroom, me, and you're shunning me. You are shunning me unfairly. What the hell did I ever do to you? If you're a Jewish person, this is what you call eye for an eye? If you're a street person, this is what you call street justice? What did I do? Why are you trying to find your life in this evil world? Why are you having kids and they die? Then I have to be the one who sends them to hell. Is that fair to me? But then you complain about God and I say, where's Jesus? I'm over here in Morgan Hill, California, trying to get you to rally to me so we can solve these problems. Where the fuck are you?